Alright, before we get our racing game adaptation on, we need to get our racing game brain fuel on, which brings me to the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by Factor. Factor offers fresh, never frozen meals and a variety of options right to your door. With 34 plus chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Keto, calorie-smart, vegetarian, vegan options, protein plus, whatever your flavor, they got you covered. No prep, no mess, ready in 2 minutes so you can get to eating while you're binging or gaming, which is great for me. I do enjoy eating. Also, my body requires it. But as I've said before, in terms of general enjoyment and fun factor, I put grocery shopping around the same level as being in a movie theater in which people are using their phones. It's just not my thing. So Factor delivered fresh right to my door. In the fighting game world, we call that perfect. So go to factor75.com or click the link below and use promo code JOHNS50 to get yourself 50% off your first Factor box. And now that PlayStation's Car Carnage got an adaptation, well, PlayStation's Car Racing also has. What a summer. So Gran Turismo is directed by Neil Blomkamp, who's been hit or miss with me, but the fact remains he did District 9. So I'll always look forward to a new movie by him. But it's also based on the true story of Jan Mardenborough, who was a gamer, played a lot of Gran Turismo. He was so good at Gran Turismo, he got invited to have his shot at actually being a race car driver. So one of my tricks to see how to pronounce someone's name is to find an interview with them in which they say their name or someone says their name in front of them and they're not corrected. Swore I found one, but I can't find it again. So Archie Madekwe plays Jan Mardenborough. I thought he was great. He's relatable. Our fellow gamer nerds whose parents are like, you need a plan. I'm like, this isn't a plan. Also, he wasn't an arrogant gamer nerd in the trailer. I was like, is he arrogant gamer nerd? He kind of comes across that way.
Probably Rory.
I would dust him in a lap.
But no, that line, I don't even remember being in the movie, and he wasn't. He was, he was just a young dude who wanted his shot. David Harbour was great in the movie. What you see is what you get with David Harbour. If you liked what you saw in the trailer with David Harbour, if you had that feeling of, does he know he's being filmed? I still can't answer that, and that's kind of what makes it amazing.
You puked on my lawn.
He's the one who's going to take these gamer nerds and through trial by fire going to see if they got what it takes to race. But it's not just that. It's the bond between his character and the main character throughout the film that's growing, this friendship between the two of them. Because when they first meet, I don't know, they just don't seem like friends. As time goes on, it's like, hey, maybe there's something there with this kid. And, he's pretty much the only one in the industry being nice to him. They showed that in the trailer. In fact, as I'm spilling it out, I'm like, wow, that trailer did just kind of give you the breakdown of the entire film. Point is, it was nice to see the two of them have great chemistry together. And it was a big part of the heart of the movie. Also, the movie looks great. It's shot to be intense when you're supposed to be biting your nails during the racing scenes. Biting my nails I was. Kind of feel like Neil Blomkamp was like, all right, target demographic, target audience, gamers. Let's face it, video games do it in more grandiose fashion than movies do. Just, video games are intense, man. It's like Neil Blomkamp knew that and he was like, gamers have seen some shit. They've seen some intense stuff. We have to make this movie feel intense. And at parts it did. But that's where we run into some of the mixed bag this movie is at times. Although some scenes felt intense, some races also felt kind of rushed. When I'm watching a race in the movie, I like it when a movie makes it feel like I am there in the race and I'm there for the long haul. But when the training of these gamer nerds hooked me and I was like, all right, I'm in. A movie built around training, that's essentially Top Gun. Top Gun on wheels. Let's go. Wow, it's over. That was like 15 minutes. So to speed run you to the end of this movie where it does give you that fulfilling feeling of, okay, I'm in the race with the main character and we are there. And it looks gorgeous. I'm biting my nails again. Felt like it montaged through the other races leading up to it or just showed you the end scorecard. I get it. Those were quite a few races, so you don't want the movie to feel repetitive. But it did feel like it was a mini-series that was condensed to feature film length. So it's like the movie flows and ebbs. It starts out interesting and then montages through a bunch of stuff and then is interesting again. Has some moments of heart absolutely in there. I do wish his dad was in the movie more. Better phrase, I wish Jaimin Hunsu was better utilized in the film. Accomplished actor Jaimin Hunsu plays his father, and there is a nice moment between him and his son because, it's the story of the dad being like, do something with your life. I don't understand why you just sit and play video games all the time. Then this big shot, and right, so there's a good moment of heart in there. but there was no real lead up to it. I felt like the real father-son dynamic was between the main character and David Harbour's character rather than the main character and his father. But the important thing is I was getting the feels by the end of the movie. It is an underdog story. It's absolutely what you think the movie's going to be. It's pretty predictable because it's an underdog story with the premise that it has. Some of the other stylistic choices beyond the racing feeling fast and intense, like the racing to its core just feels like really intense racing. But there are other stylistic choices that do throw back to the game. You know, when he's racing, you start seeing the track like the game. It's got to be a tough balance to strike, you know? Connect with the people who know the game and give them the visuals that do call back to that, but you don't want their friends to be lost. You want their friends to watch it and be like, I don't even, why is this even happening? I don't even know what the fuck I'm watching. But fun, energetic, and even inspiring at the end, absolutely. It doesn't break new storytelling ground, but it doesn't have to. I found it to be a good time. No alcohol required. It is kind of funny to me, even a little ironic. There is this cool fight the man kind of energy going on in this movie. You know, the people's champ. Fight those corporate douchebags. You know, the type, those soulless bastards. The kind of douchiness that makes people make a video game in which you grind away with such little in-game currency payout in contrast to the really expensive cars you really want. The whole thing's just built around inspiring or provoking the gamer to actually spend real money to buy fake cars. And oh wait, no, that's Gran Turismo 7. Hope they know it's about them too. All right, so Gran Turismo was supposed to come out this weekend, got pushed back 2 weeks, but embargo lifts when embargo lifts, so you're getting this one a little early. Regardless, Gran Turismo, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite Gran Turismo game? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.